Thank you, Dr. Adele Orioli. Welcome to all of you. I open today's meeting with great honor and excitement. This event was thought of and organized by the Italian Union of Atheists, of Rationalists, Atheists and Agnostics, UAR, with the collaboration of the Center of Comparative Studies of Civilization and Spiritualities and of the Università del Piemonte Orientale. Following to this meeting, 2 days will be dedicated to the 32nd meeting of the European Consortium of Church and State Research, sponsored by UAR, to ensure we ourselves become the subject and object of investigating at a highly scientific level. Today's purpose is to focus on people like us and organizations like ours, targeting a very large and polyhedric set of non-religious individuals, of group they identify themselves with and feel represented by. Efforts to be recognized and to be given the same rights as religion institutions, beliefs and people have risen all over the world. This has been happening even where joining irreligious beliefs and organizations can lead to imprisonment, torture and death penalty. In Italy, for 35 years, these reasons and beliefs have been represented by the philosophical and non-confessional organization UAR. The fact that this organization started just few years after the Second Concordat between the state and the Catholic Church is not accident. The first one was signed by the fascist regime in 1929 as a part of the Lateran Treaty, thanks to which the independent state of Vatican City was created. UAR's main social objectives are the assertion of secularity, the defense of atheist and agnostic civil rights, and the possibility to exercise their freedoms, freedom of conscience, of expression, of self-determination, of all within secular and irreligious conception of existence. The importance at a social level of knowledge and recognition regarding these freedoms cannot be stressed enough. That is why UAR promotes awareness campaigns on themes like the right to secular education for students who do not have Catholic teachings at school, the right not to be considered as members of specific religious denomination, the right to have institutional places without religious symbols, to see one's own will respected regarding one's demise, one's sexual and reproductive health. To defend these aforementioned rights, UAR has also undertaken several legal actions, with their success being beneficial for everybody, not only for non-believers. It is thanks to UAR that in 1999 in Italy, a right that is now as well established with the Europe's GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, was recognized. I'm referring to the right of formal apostasy, commonly known as debaptism. UAR has also been able to guarantee many families the freedom from religious teachings in school through formal notices and official verdicts. This organization has defended up until acquittal teachers that have removed the crucifix from classroom walls, obtaining just a few months ago the statement by the Court of Cassation that defined the authoritative imposition by school principal or other authority to display the crucified Christ in the state-owned schools as incompatible with the supreme principle of secularity of the state. Amongst the many legal initiatives carried out, worth mentioning here a verdict of 2020, with which, following a censorship case for one of WAR's campaigns, the Court of Cassation declared that Article 19 of the Italian Constitution, which discusses the freedom of religion, concerned not only religiousness, but also irreligious people and their organizations. Every day, with its SOS security service, WAR assists people that identify themselves as irreligious, with obstacles in exercising their rights, in school, the workplace, the hospital, and in moments at life's end. WAR work to ensure that all for civil partnership halls from civil partnership, marriages and funeral are guaranteed and really available wherever and whenever needed. It has formed many secular celebrants throughout the country to offer the possibility to have a personalized and non-religious ceremony for life's important moments. All these challenges characterize contemporary irreligiousness and secularization, both at the individual and collective level. Amongst WAR goals, we must mention the support of scientific and philosophical freedom in research, which is expressed by Article 33 of the Constitution and is a declination of the supreme principle of secularity. More to the point, we are here today to discuss and analyze the phenomenon of irreligiousness. We are here to do so with a scientific point of view, free from conditionings, ideologies, dogmas. The importance of this topic results from it being the most significant and the least debated in today's religious landscapes, even in contexts where attention and interest toward social phenomena could be expressed. For this reason, my thanks go to the Scientific Committee. Thank also to Professor Francesco Piraino of the Center of Comparative Studies of Civilization and Spiritualities and to Professor Roberto Mazzola of the Università del Piemonte Orientale. I would lastly also like to thank Dr. Adele Orioli, legal advisor of the Union of Rationalists, Atheists and Agnostic. Thank you.